Okay, y'all, let's see what's going on with Scorpio. And let's see what the energy is for my Scorpio. And this is allegedly, okay? So y'all take things with a grain of salt. Somebody's thinking it personal because they're sending me attacks. And I feel them. And I'm just returning it back to you. I ask all the tax that's spent to me on black magic is returned back to center. I also ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Metron to help me as I do this reading. So anyone that's trying to attack me, I ask that it's time to be handled in the ethers. This person, evil eye, and sending me heart attacks, bills, return it back to center. It's done. Me and times forward. I'm not taking your energy. What's going on here with Scorpio? See, so they've been sending me energy since I started doing these readings. People do this a lot, but they don't know they're just hurting themselves. They're not hurting me. Let's see. Someone named Noah could be involved, allegedly. This is allegedly. Whatever comes out, don't take it personal. Someone could be a Libra, allegedly, that I'm talking about. Someone here, history, past happened. Something happened in the past. Something this week is going on. Something that happened in the past about somebody may have an MP in their name, allegedly. And this trigger warning, this is for now until next Saturday. Something about an MP in the name. Something happened in the past, okay? Something about a white lady or man is involved in this, allegedly. Something about Alaska. And this is allegedly something in Alaska. Something about your mother or your father is not your real father. They're not your real parents. So they're not your, who you think they are, okay? So they're not your real parents. Somebody's going to get 10 years in jail behind this. Something about 10 years in jail. Somebody explained. They didn't want to explain, so they didn't want to tell you why. So they didn't want to come and explain to you, but they're going to wish they had it. Come and, whoever this is, they're going to wish that, because this is a deal goes wrong with the FBI. Something's going to be shut down when it comes to the FBI. And it's going to go wrong what they're trying to do with this dealer, okay? It says, okay? It says, be better listener with your family and members, but don't judge others without knowing their side of the story. They could feel neglected and demand your attention. You take back your seat from social obligations. So someone has been taking back they're not been really fooling the people, because they're taking back their seat. They're taking stuff back. They wasn't expecting them to take back. Basically, they wasn't. They was expecting them to stay with the same thing. See, somebody was demanding things, and they wasn't hearing it. I'm not hearing what you demand. You can demand all you want, but what I say goes. If I say no, it's no. Somebody has a lot of roaches and need pest control, allegedly. I don't know what that means. You probably need to go get you some stuff, because you're going to get a little bad. Here's some names that you need to know that their pests might get a little bad, or they are bad, and you need to get them on, get you some pest control, allegedly. I'm not trying to bust you, but that's what the card says, okay? Allegedly. Okay? Let's keep it going here. Also, somebody could be 44 years old. Somebody here wants a new job. It's not coming for somebody. Somebody's in a karmic relationship with a Leo, and money's not coming in, allegedly. There's no money with this. What else is going on? Allegedly, Scorpio. What else is going on? Scorpio. What else is going on? Allegedly. Okay, now faith is being some sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. Hebrews chapter 16, 11:1. Something about love yourself first. Stop worrying just about people's lies. Just love yourself first and don't worry about their lies. Somebody named Hunter, allegedly. Someone says you need somebody's thinking that you allegedly need to get some confession or help or something, allegedly. Trigger warning. But this someone put magic spells on you to have a miscarriage, but justice and jail time because it's going back to center. It's returned back to them, allegedly. See, somebody's heart is bad in their body because of what they sent you. So somebody is losing their appetite and everything. Somebody is going through it, allegedly. A judge will not put you in jail. They're not going to put you in jail. Somebody's not going to put you in jail. Okay, it says because somebody's separated from this situation. Something about they was doing, watch out, graveyard dirt. They was putting in your your FOOD and your drinks. Watch out what they didn't want nobody to know that they were doing that in December. Okay. See, Archangel Michael was watching the whole thing. No worries. Okay? Don't worry, because Archangel Michael was watching what they done. It says past life lover in the reverse. Somebody that was a past life lover. It says secret coven was all in this mess. And they're getting karma, allegedly. Something about 2004 could have been somebody's birthday. It says keep telling people love and light. They don't like when you do that because it's in reverse. It says, I steal from you because I don't like you. Somebody 2004 steal from you because they don't like you. But that's still not a good enough reason to ruin somebody's life. And that's justice and judgment because you ruined your own life. When you hurt someone else, you're not hurting them. Like Most High is trying to tell y'all, you can't go hurt somebody and think it's okay. This was your soulmate in the past. And see, they didn't know. Somebody said they wanted you isolated in the past. Someone named Caroline, watch out because you finna get a GUN case that's coming soon. So allegedly somebody needs to drink some more water. I'm not a doctor, but that's what it's saying. A young or man or lady drama in the past. Somebody, they didn't know how to watch out for what they need to watch out. They wasn't listening. Somebody named Brittany in the past, allegedly. Somebody said someone is having some issues, some mental problems, and they need help, allegedly. Trigger warning, there's nothing wrong with it. Need to go to a doctor because I'm not a doctor. It says heaven police is on their way to pick all of them up from earth for what they done. So they coming to pick them up anyway, and now they want forgiving and learning. There's somebody named Taurus, allegedly. Something about John, and somebody's a Scorpio. Somebody's got jail time coming for something they did because they're blocked out your life. Don't sign no contracts with no one right now. Someone named Kathy, 54, has 54 grandchildren or something. Something about, or they could be the 54th grandchild. Something like that. Somebody named Darlene, allegedly. Allegedly, what about this? Allegedly, trigger warning. It says it feels like I'm dreaming, but I realize it's all real. Thank you for being mine. Somebody says thank you for being real and being theirs. It takes bravery to love someone, not weak. Yeah, it takes bravery. It says keep your head up high, days are ahead. No one is beyond forgiveness, including you. Keep your faith alive, even in the darkest moments. Because lucky as hell this week. Your stepkids was trying to take you out on the garden and do a cave, okay? Your stepkids was all on this door. They were the one who was setting this up. They was even trying to get you pulled, for children, what this is, but it's in the reverse. It's not going to happen. And they're going to spiritual jail for all of this. They'll be locked up in the ethers. You have an old soul. They didn't realize how old your soul was, but they getting locked up in the ethers for doing all of this. So don't worry. Somebody's having a miscarriage. My condolences. I'm not a doctor. Something about named James here. Allegedly says I have songs that remind me of you. They don't like listening to, allegedly. And see, a karmic family, they took your inheritance. Like, share, and subscribe.